Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. Hey guys, in this video today we're going to talk about the universal energy that everybody will be experiencing in the month of May 2025 using the universal month number in numerology as well as messages from my spirit guides. I'm also going to pull an oracle card at the end of the reading to give you further guidance as well. So make sure to watch the whole reading for the oracle card at the end. And if you clicked on this video, then there is definitely a message in this video for you because there are no coincidences and everything happens for a reason. Of course, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Now, first off this month, we have the 555 energy portal on May 5th. And this is an energy portal that opens up every 5/5 and it remains open for 7 days until May 12th. It is an energy portal in which you can experience some sort of significant change and transformation. Okay, so if you are looking to transform and change some aspect of your life that maybe you feel you are stuck in, you haven't seen a lot of progress, you haven't seen a lot of change, but you want to see significant change in this area of your life, then use the 555 energy portal. I have created a video that is an activation for this portal, and I'm going to link that video below in the description box. All right, it's already out, so make sure to take advantage of that activation. And with that activation, you don't have to do anything, but just listen to the video. That's it. Okay, and this year's 5/5 portal is actually a 555 portal because it's happening during a 5 universal month in numerology. So it's going to be stronger than some previous years that we've had before. And the 5/5 portal is not just about experiencing transformation, it's also about shifting you into 5D consciousness so you can live more in 5D consciousness, which is the consciousness of New Earth. And once you start to live more in 5D consciousness, then your life becomes a lot easier and it becomes a lot easier for you to manifest things. Okay, so that's also part of this portal as well. So I'll link that video below and the portal will be open until May 12th. So now let's talk about the energy of the month of May. Now in May, we are having a universal 5 month in numerology, and that's because May is the 5th month of the year. This is a 9 universal year. 5 plus 9 equals 14, and 14 reduces to a number 5. So what does that mean for you? So what I'm being shown from my spirit guides is that the first thing that comes up is forward movement for many of you. Now, when we think of the 5 energy, we think of being in flow. 5 is the number of movement, right? Like I said, it's the number of change, it's the number of transformation. And so when we experience change and we experience transformation, we go from being in a state of being stuck into a state of movement and change. So if you had a challenging month in April, you felt like you were stuck, you felt like you were being limited, you felt like you were being challenged, congratulations, you just survived one of the most difficult combinations in numerology, which is the 4-9 combination, right? Because last month was a 4 universal month and a 9 universal year, and that's an extremely difficult, challenging energy combination. So if you survived, congratulations. May will seem like a break compared to last month. All right, so now we go from a state of being stuck, we go from a state of feeling limited, feeling like we are being challenged, feeling like we've had to work a lot harder at something than we should have to. We go from that now into a state of flow and movement. So whatever area you were stuck in, you will see flow and you will see movement now in that area. You won't be stuck as much anymore. All right, now the movement and the forward flow of energy and progression, okay, this is the number of things moving forward and we see progress now. That could be depending upon, like I said, whatever area you were stuck in last month, and it can also be based on your personal month number. All right, so find out what your personal month number is. What is the energy of that number? You might see a lot of progress and movement in that number, whatever that is for you, and it's going to be different for everyone. All right, so you won't be feeling as stuck this month, and you won't be feeling as challenged. You will now see progression. All right, and this is happening in a 9 universal year. Okay, 5 month in a 9 universal year. And as I had mentioned, 5 is a transformative energy. It's all about change and metamorphosis, right? But 9 is also very similar to that in that it's also about, moving on from one stage into the next stage as well. They're both transitional energies. So there could be a lot of significant transformation and change occurring beneath the surface, is what I'm being shown for many of you. Okay, so we're seeing deep metamorphosis happening on a very deep level. For a lot of you, it could be a subconscious level. These changes are happening to you while you are sleeping, or they're happening to they're happening within you. And so there's a deep transformation happening for many people this month around the world. So on the surface level, though, it could feel a little chaotic. Okay, it could feel a little exciting and like, wow, this is like a new, fresh, new energy coming in here, and things are starting to get exciting for a lot of you. But it can also feel a little chaotic and unstable at times. But don't be fooled by that. What's really happening is a deep transformation is happening for many people where, like I said, there are unconscious, subconscious patterns that are holding us back, that are keeping us stuck, and those are being removed. And what's happening here for many people around the world is a shedding of the skin this month. So Spirit is showing me a whole entire layer of your skin being peeled off, just peeling off. So think of a snake, right? And 5, I did a video on the energy of your spirit animals and what is your spirit guide based on your numbers. And the 5 energy, one of the spirit animals of the 5 is a snake, right? And the snake sheds its skin and it renews itself by doing that. So that is what I'm being shown for you, for many of you that are watching, is a whole entire layer just of your skin just being peeled off. It's like you're renewing yourself from all these internal changes that are happening from you on the inside. And it could be, what I'm also being shown is there could be a lot of emotions that come up, surface level emotions that come up, maybe that have been buried, that are connected to like past events, right? So like some things from your past could get triggered, like memories and stuff that bring up some emotions that maybe you haven't felt in a while. So if that does happen, just know that this is part of the process of you shedding your skin and leaving that old version of you behind. Now, to make this process flow smoothly so that it feels easy and fun, I want you to give gratitude to either God or the universe for that old layer of skin. So tell either God or the universe that you are grateful for that old layer of skin that you are shedding, that you know that that layer of skin protected you. It kept you safe from the environment, from outside sources. Give gratitude for its protection and what it did for you, but say that it is no longer needed because you now have a new layer of skin. Okay, and by doing this, you are helping to transmute the energy of the old skin that was given to you as a gift, right? To help you to carry out your purpose. You are transmuting that energy and you are turning this change and this metamorphosis that you will be experiencing this month into a very positive experience and helping the process to go easily and smoothly and nicely. Now, with this month, there can also be some big surprises that happen when we have 5 universal months or when you have a 5 personal month, right? There can be some big surprises that happen for you personally because 5 can be a very surprising energy where things happen that you don't expect, that are out of the box or that are unconventional. And these can be surprises that are related to your past, right? So like people popping up from your past, or, you know, some big surprise related to something that maybe you did in the past, or somebody that you knew in the past. So there's usually a connection to the past with it because of the 9 universal year, right? And we know that 9 is a retrospective energy, always looking back on all the other numbers that came before it, and therefore always looking back on the past, right? So there can be some surprises and unexpected events that happen for you personally, and also in the world as well. Okay, so we're going to be seeing some big changes happening around the world this month, right? And some pretty big unexpected events could happen as well. And Spirit is showing me that these surprising or unexpected events that could be happening around the world could make the world feel shaky or a little unstable. And this could even be like an earthquake, okay, right? Because what better way to feel shaky and unstable than when you have an earthquake, right? So that would be a literal interpretation, a big earthquake happening somewhere in the world. But I'm also being shown there could be some events that happen in countries that kind of shake the country up. So something happens in your country, the country gets shaken up, and now you kind of have to process what has happened. And this kind of leads to some sort of change happening within your country. All right. I'm also being shown, I'm really being shown that this whole entire year is prime for like assassination attempts on like world leaders. All right. Now, I have mentioned this before in previous videos, but I just feel like this whole entire year there could be attempts on certain individuals. One that I'm being shown is Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. So there could be some assassination attempts on him this whole entire year. And this is also other public figures as well. So not necessarily politicians, but like Elon Musk is coming to mind as well. And of course, I've mentioned President Trump in previous videos also. And interesting, some others that I'm being shown that are in danger for potential attempts as well are Justin Trudeau, the former Prime Minister of Canada, as well as the current Prime Minister of the UK, Starmer, Keir Starmer, I think that's how they say his name. I'm being shown that Starmer, Trudeau, and the new Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney, all three are also in the danger zone for potential assassination attempts this whole entire year. And hopefully nothing like that will happen this year, right? But we do have a 9 year going on here, and 9 can be a very volatile energy full of endings, right? So now let's take a look at the oracle card that I pulled for you for the month of May from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And the card that I pulled for you is Bone Collector. Now, this card indicates that anything is possible for you right now because you already have everything that you need, basically is what it's trying to say. When the Bone Collector appears, she's asking you to look closely at your circumstances and to see if you're fully present or just reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and we accept a version of the truth that then basically sets you up for behaving in a certain way in the future when you're faced with the same situation that is similar to the original event, right? And what we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by our perception of limitation, right? We get wounded and then we feel limited as a result. And then the same pattern repeats itself when we're presented with a similar situation, right? So you may feel unworthy or without courage, or you may see yourself as being flawed or unlovable, or you might expect to be criticized by other people. The Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a very powerful being with limitless possibilities. So the Bone Collector card just pops up to remind you of this, who you truly are. Because you might have had a very challenging month last month in April with the energy of that month, where you felt very limited. But this card is reminding you that you have unlimited possibilities. because of who you really are. The bone collector has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything that you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you will find that you have it after all. Okay, anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. So basically what this card is trying to say is that you were wounded in the past and you accepted that wound, but that's not who you really are. Who you really are is a fractal of God, source energy. Okay, and this card has a 1 at the top of it, indicating that you are the one. You are not wounded, and you already have everything that you need. Okay, so act as if you do. And then the missing pieces will fill in and come to you. So I hope that this reading resonated with you, and let me know in the comments below if it did. And comment 555 to claim this energy of positive change and transformation this month. Comment 555 below, okay? And I also encourage you to watch the video at the end of the month as well. Come back and watch, because some people have told me that they watch the video again at the end of the month and then everything clicks and makes sense when they do. And if you like the video, hit the like button and share it with other people, because it really helps to get this information out there when we do that. And we want to help as many people as we can. And I do spend a lot of time on these videos for you guys. So thank you so much for all of your support. I love you guys, and I really do appreciate every single one of you. And I would love to have you subscribe and to become part of this family if you haven't subscribed already. If you want to book a personal reading with me to get something that is more personalized just for you, because this is just a general reading, then you can head over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.